Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you some new pens that I purchased and give you kind of a little review slash demonstration. These are called acrylic paint pens, and I don't know if I've ever tried anything like this before. They do remind me a lot of some different gel pens that I've tried. But I think the difference is that these say they can be used on glass and ceramic and porcelain, wood, rubber. So I'm gonna try these on some black paper for you today and some white paper. And you will have to let me know what you think of these. So I actually purchased these on TikTok Shop, and I will try to find the link for you and put it in the description box below if I can find it on Amazon. But I actually just recently started using TikTok. I used it like several years ago, and then I deleted the app and just didn't use it again for many years. I think it was maybe like during 2020 that I downloaded it the first time. So when I discovered you could actually shop and buy pens on TikTok, I was kind of excited because I just haven't seen anything like that's super new and different than the pens that I already have for a while. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to try a couple of different new products that looked intriguing and kind of different than other things that I've already tried. But first, I wanted to start with writing with them on black paper, because I always think that's kind of the test of these types of pens, is do they really pop on black paper? Because sometimes things look really bright and then they kind of soak in and don't look quite as vibrant. But I think pretty much every single one of these stood up to that test because they look really bright and fun on the black paper. And on top of that, I don't know if you'll notice this was my first time using these right out of the package, and usually I feel like it's pretty common for gel pens to take a little bit of writing before they get going, and so these, in my opinion, started flowing like pretty much immediately, and I don't think I had any issues with skipping. The only one that was kind of funny is when I used the white paper, that first green, it just didn't come out as smoothly, but I think I might have just had the paper at a weird angle. And so I don't think that was the pen's fault. I think that overall they wrote really smoothly. Now, if you do have these pens or other gel pens, the trick with getting them to write smoothly is usually just to write really slowly and not apply a lot of pressure. If you're pushing really hard, I just think the ink has a harder time flowing out. Additionally, if you're going really fast, the ink just can't, I don't think, come out as fast. So try to lighten up on your pressure and write really slowly if you want that like big dramatic ink flow to come out. But one thing I am excited about using these for is scrapbooking, because I know that I mentioned that I have gotten into scrapbooking, and I love how bright these look on like a darker paper. I just thought that it would be fun to use these on like a colorful paper, and they're still gonna like really pop and not just like fade away with the color. I will definitely have to experiment with them. And again, if you want to see more scrapbooking videos, I am definitely making those over on TikTok. And if you want to see them here on YouTube, let me know. I am happy to. The thing is, it just takes up like so much space. I pretty much take up like a whole little table in my kitchen when I am scrapbooking. And so I just would have to film differently, because I usually film these YouTube videos at my desk, and my scrapbook would barely fit where I have my filming space. And it's kind of messy too. There's just, you know, if you scrapbook, you know, there's kind of stuff everywhere. So definitely check out TikTok if you want to see more scrapbooking videos, or let me know if you want to see them here, and I'm happy to post them here as well. But yeah, I would love to know if there are other pens you guys want me to try. I picked up a few on TikTok Shop. Not too many, because I wasn't trying to like over purchase pens, but we definitely use them in this house, so it's been a while, and our art supplies could definitely use replenishing. I also have been thinking about starting a junk journal. Please tell me what your thoughts are, or if you have any experience with junk journaling. In the past, I mostly saw ones where people were just putting like stuff in it, where it was more like wrappers and scraps of things. It wasn't necessarily like pictures, or like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like just recycling materials, it seemed like, which is so creative and fun. But lately I've started seeing where people are like also putting pictures in them and making them kind of like scrapbook junk journal combination. Maybe that is what a junk journal is, where it's just kind of putting whatever you want into it. But once I saw that, it really intrigued me, because I love the idea of just kind of like memory keeping in a way that feels like super casual, and it doesn't have to be like every page matches, or like if I wanted to do like a page of a fun event, but then the next page I wanted to do what books I read that month. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like a bullet journal, but less organized. You guys probably already know all of this, because I know that I am very late to the junk journal party. Do people even still make junk journals? Honestly, maybe they don't. But I don't know, it just looks very intriguing to me. So let me know what you guys think, and if you have any tips on that, or maybe if you've tried a junk journal and you just thought it wasn't worth the time, let me know, because I want to hear all the things before I start. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this little review slash demonstration. I really like these. If you are looking for something like this that can write on black or white paper, I think they look really nice on both, with the exception of the white. You can't see on the white paper, obviously. Or I guess it's more like a cream paper, but I still really can't see much of the white, just a little bit when I look closely. And let me know if there are other reviews that you want me to do or other pens that you want me to swatch. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I will try to be back soon, but I hope you are having a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.